I've been running sound for about a year now, and I'm probably going to sum up everything I've learned in about 2 minutes, because, sound is so complicated. Obviously, sound starts here, because if there's no audio to amplify, then there's really nothing for us to do. So when someone speaks into a microphone, the audio is transmitted at a frequency up to the booth, at which point our receiver is able to gather the information and send it to the board. Worth noting is that we can send any pre-recorded media to the board using a program called QLab, which we use to store anything during assemblies or presentations. Now, the soundboard is powered by some very powerful racks behind the board, and this is the board, which is powered by a switch in the back. And as you can see, we also have 3 monitors allowing us to control different functions of the board at different times. As you can see, our microphone interacts with the receiver in the back, because every single time we turn it on, a light goes on, and when we turn it off, the light goes off. So our microphone is sending data, and we have it going through a channel. So what now? Remember that computer I mentioned earlier? I'm syncing it to the board so I can fine-tune the audio so it'll sound better and preferably actually come out of the speakers. A couple minutes later, a visual representation of the board appears. Each vertical row is a channel where I can control each microphone. You can see the sliders, just like the board, but it also has a bunch of other colorful thingies. Well, what are those? Well, the orange lines show me what volume the audio is coming out of each individual speaker in the theater. And the green wavy line is called an EQ. This ensures that our audio doesn't sound like this. I really hate that noise because it either means I majorly screwed up or my eardrums are getting blown out and I have no control over it. An EQ allows us to manipulate what tone is either accentuated or cut out. As you can see, I can manipulate the EQ by dragging up and down pitches in this secondary window. This allows me to cut out or accentuate any pitch I want. And now the capstone of running sound. This is a super advanced topic that you really need to pay attention to if you want to understand, because it is really out there, to be quite honest. If you want a mic louder, push the slider up. If you want it quieter, push it down. That's it, literally. In all seriousness, crew is a lot of fun, but our number one priority is to make it seem like we're not here. Honestly, have you guys ever thought about where the mics come from and how we control them? Okay, so it gets a lot more advanced from here, and I'm not being sarcastic, but this is all I can fit in the time span. If you're interested in the crew, you should honestly join. So one of the occupational hazards is that the board is haunted, but that's about it. So yeah, that's sound. I also wanted to talk about the cabling in the back. Oh, holy Jesus, no, we are not talking about that. No, just turn that off.